Senator Oshiomole has accused the organized labor of not prioritizing the interests of Nigerian workers by embarking on an indefinite nationwide strike. Addressing State House correspondents after closed-door talks with Vice President Kashim Shettima at the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja, Oshiomole said the organized labor is better off mobilizing states to monitor the implementation of the Memorandum of Understanding signed with the federal government on October 2, 2023. Take a listen.
We have states that are not paying 30,000. And those states are not being mobilized to go on strike. The federal government had granted 35,000 naira increase, right? And those discussions were supposed to be for and on behalf of not only the federal government, but on behalf of all workers in Nigeria, including those employed by local governments and state governments. And the additional revenue accruing from the withdrawal of subsidy trickles out to the states and to the local government. Now, I would wish that somebody at the NLC recognize that the hunger in the stomach of federal employees is not any worse than the hunger in the stomach of those state employees, not those local government employees. If these are the issues on the table, even as a senator, I will publicly support any action against any government that think that we should lament away our hunger and why the people do what they do. Unfortunately, this strike is not about those issues. And I think we have to be careful not to mix our political opinion with our responsibilities, because the issues confronting workers are so many that they should become the priority. I want labor to, we cannot be apolitical, because politics is about the people. And I have argued when I was in NLC that nobody has a right to be partisan, much more than those who turn the wheel of our industrial progress. But it's saying that we must recognize that however hard you try, when it comes to politics, people are going to have different reasons for supporting different candidates. And you have to be careful not to be seen to be doing the bidding.
Joining us to look at the ongoing strike is Comrade Joseph Tunde, TUC Chairman, Kwara State. Comrade, good to have you guesting on Plus Politics.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Comrade, how would you respond to the ostensibly logical opinion that the distinguished senator just made?
Yeah, thank you very much, Comrade, and thank you to the viewers. Let me assume that His Excellency Senator Oshiomole is not well informed about the information regarding what is going on. And if the government has done the needful, the NLC President, Comrade Ajero, wouldn't even have any reason to be in Imo State for what happened to have happened. But for the fact that government has not done the needful regarding the welfare of the workers, that was why he has attempted to go to Imo State to fight for the welfare of the workers. And let me say this, that what happened in Imo State is very unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. Such thing happens. Yes.
Comrade?
Yes, I'm with you.
Do you still have lingering labor issues with your governor in Kwara State? Or is everything in Kwara State about labor hunky-dory? They are all paid on time. They live in a labor El Dorado in Kwara State?
Thank you very much for that question, Comrade. As far as the issue of Kwara State is concerned, not that we live in El Dorado, but we really appreciate His Excellency, the Governor of Kwara State, because when this issue
if labor does not have all its demands in Kwara State, one wonders why Comrade Ajero did not go to Kwara to go and walk the streets of Ilorin on behalf of labor in Kwara, but it was convenient for him to go to Owerri, Imo State, more so because he is from Owerri, and now people are ascribing partisanship to his move, as innocent as it may seem to those of you who are in the labor leadership.
Thank you very much. In Kwara State, we have a good labor relationship with the management and the government here. So, and the governor, concerning all the issues identified, all has been presented to the governor, and we are engaging and expecting very sweet outcome in a very short time. So we are engaging each other, and if we don't have any that far years of outstanding issues to go for in Kwara State. So as it is, what's happened in Imo State, President Ajero cannot be everywhere at the same time.
But have you factored in the fact that the bona fide leadership of Labour in Imo State say they don't have problem with their governor? They said they are okay.
If they don't have problem, if they don't have, what we are saying that this thing started in 2021-2022. The agreement signed with the government in Imo State, has it been implemented? All those demands are there. They've not done that, they've not implemented it. So what are we saying? And again, like what I said before, if what we are saying here is that whatever happens in Imo State is very unfortunate. And if that is the case, is it what happened to Ajero? Is that the next thing that's supposed to happen? When we are talking about the fact that the function of government is, responsibility of government is protection of life and property. Is it by taking life or by beating someone up that is the solution? If Ajero arrived, there's nothing stopping the government of Imo State to engage in.
And you are right.
Excuse me, please. That we have, yes, you are welcome to Imo State. In Imo State, we don't have issue. Even the issue we are having, we have discussed it and we have our agreement. There wouldn't have been, what happened wouldn't have happened. So that is just the issue.
And you are right to the extent to which in any respectable society where the rule of law is respected, no human being, not even lower animals, should be physically and emotionally abused. Any sensible human being will agree with you. But as a labor leader, at the level at which you are, don't you think that you people may be playing to a cul-de-sac that will ultimately be a baggage to labor leadership in Nigeria and the labor movement in Nigeria based on this personal issue that the whole of the country is supposedly being locked down on by those of you in incumbent leadership of labor? That's your perception, but which is very wrong, sir. That perception is very wrong. But what we are saying here, we are talking about the welfare of Nigerian workers. And we said the responsibility of a government is the protection of lives and property. Life comes first. Life comes first. So what are we saying here? We are talking about the life of a human being. And you are now relating that to a politics. It is necessary for any leadership of any movement to try to protect the followership. And if that is the case, there's nothing wrong for the government to say, please, we are inviting you. Please come over. Let's discuss this thing. Instead of going to that extent. Comrade Joseph, you would agree with me that today alone, notwithstanding the strike, many workers in very unfortunate circumstances would have not only lost limbs, would have not only lost their wellness, but some would have lost lives today. And yet labor is not marching for that or not striking for that. But because a man who has recourse after he was unfortunately abused, who has recourse to the machinery of the law, who could hire the best of lawyers, who indeed was reportedly flown out of Nigeria for treatment for abuses, that is the man that you people are locking down Nigeria for today, Abi.
Why do you have to wait with all the submission, the letters, with the agreement and the notice given? All the notices given concern the issue of strike. What do you have to wait on the dying minute before you now come to be saying this? Do we just wake up overnight and go to and say we are going on strike? A lot of communications have been exchanged. So why can't they respond to that before now? You see, let us be sincere and let us move this country forward. We are all Nigerians, and let's do the needful. If government has done the needful, we wouldn't have been here.
You would have been aware that the governor of Imo State came out on national television about 3 days ago and apologized to Comrade Ajero. I'm not a fan of of the governor. I'm not saying things have been done right by the governor, the government, and indeed in the last elections. But I just want those of you who are in labor leadership to also think that this may ultimately boomerang. We've seen it in many societies before, where labor will be very popular, but because of misjudgment such as this, labor may lose the support of those it really is fighting for.
You can't say that this is misjustice. If the life of the person involved has been taken, what will have happened today? Can government revive that? Can they do that? Please. I think we need to do the needful in this country. Let's consider and look at it that we are all Nigerians. Anybody can be in any position, and that's what we are talking about. If the necessary things have been done, what we are saying today wouldn't have been. We've sent different letters, different communications, we've exchanged a lot of correspondences. So why do they have to wait until that? And look at what happened in most. It's very unfortunate that it happened.
Joseph Tunde, MTUC Chairman, Kwara State, we really appreciate your...
And thank God, yes, please let me say this. The governor has apologized. Yes, we saw that, and that is why
we really have to go now, comrade.
And we hope that within the shortest period of time, all these issues will be resolved and the strike may be called off.
Thank you very much, comrade.
They shouldn't be treating us like this. We are all Nigerians.
We thank you. We thank you for your contributions. We wish the Labour leadership all the best in this endeavor. And we just hope that those who need to also be contrite enough to convince you people that they regret the unfortunate incident that happened in Owerri. Thank you.